Hello friends, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me and welcome to Thrifty Thursday. So, Thrifty Thursday is an open collab hosted by me and anyone's welcome to join in, and I mean anyone. So, yeah, if you went thrifting, whether it be Dollar Tree or a thrift store or a flea market or an antique store or wherever, Walmart, you can share, we're glad to have you join in anytime. You don't have to do it every week or even every month. Just whenever you have some thrifty goodies you want to share, you just post your Instagram or YouTube video on Thursday. And if you want to just share in the comments under this video, maybe you don't have a YouTube and you don't want to share on Instagram, share in the comments and let us know what you found. We'd love to read it. So, what did I find this week? By the way, there's several participants, so check everybody out because, yeah, they all find awesome goodies. This past week, okay, today is Thursday. This past week, I went to one place, and it wasn't really a thrift store, but I found something thrifty, so I'll tell you about that in a second. I did go to Dollar Tree. Let me show you what I got at Dollar Tree first because I'm very, not upset or anything, but I sure don't like the $1.25. It raises the price. It adds up. You know what I mean? The Dollar Trees around here are $1.25. So, yeah, and some people are not noticing it. Like an older couple was in one of the aisles, and they are adding up their purchase before they went to the register, and they were like 1, 2, 3, 4. We got $4. I'm like, I just in a nice way, I just wanted to point out that they've raised their prices to $1.25 now. And then the lady was like, well, how do you know? And I'm like, look, they have a little, strip on the shelf now that says $1.25. And I'm like, see right there, wherever you see, and that was everywhere. And everything was $1.25, I think, whether it had the strip or not. But because the tissue paper didn't have a strip that I had bought, and I think I don't know if there was a strip. I had bought some packing tape, and I don't know if that had the price $1.25 strip under it either. But anyway, it was $1.25. So anyway, then they were like, oh, thank you, So anyway, I got these flowers. I went to a different Dollar Tree because I was letting my older son's dogs out this past week while they were out of town, and they have another Dollar Tree by their house that I don't get around to going to. So I went by there, and they had these pretty flowers, and it was some different stickers from what I have at the Dollar Trees I usually go to, which are closer to me. So I just wanted to show you what I got there. I like these they're like they're called pop-up right here. Yeah, I like the pop-up stickers. They look really cute on a tag or a card or wherever you want to use them. And they're kind of matte, aren't they? They're not real shiny, and I kind of like that because I've recently been kind of, trying to use some of my stickers and going, pulling some out for this and that and the other. I was like, I really, I love these stickers, but they're shiny, and I really don't like the shiny. So these aren't, they aren't completely non-shiny, but they are really not shiny. You know what I mean? Like super glossy or anything. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I say they're not shiny. They're new and everything, but they're not really super shiny or glossy. So got the pink ones, sunflowers. Are those pretty? They look real. That one right there looks like a pressed flower, and some of these actually look like a pressed flower. So sunflowers. These I guess I like these. I got 2 of them, different colors. Super pretty in different sizes. Because I've been looking at flowers at like Michael's and stuff. And I was like, these are only $1.25 compared to whatever they are at Michael's. I know I keep talking about that, but they're more at Michael's and Joann for the silk flowers or paper flowers or whatever they are. I thought these are just as pretty, and I would use these for the same thing. So why don't I just get these? So, and these are like chalkboard little stickers, super cute. You're a star, you're awesome, winner, you rock, well done, you shine. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Oh, cute. And then this, I got a few because I do like to make cards, even though I don't do it very often. but these will help me do it, because look at this. Happy birthday, thank you, it's party time. You got these pretty flowers. This one says for you. And this one's a nice bright color. So if I want to make a birthday card for a certain little girl in my family that's going to be 2 next year, or this year in November, I can make her a birthday card. Super cute. And then here's another one. See, two different. This one's different than that one. So yeah, I had to restrain myself because I wanted to buy like more than one, and I think there were even more there that I didn't get. So they had a lot of nice stickers at this particular store. I'll have to start going by there once in a while. But these are glittery, and I thought these would be fun for a card. Look at the little party hat, little like jelly beans, and hip hip hooray, surprise, celebrate, make a wish. Super cute, right? So I'll have to make some cards on video sometime, because I do like to make cards, and I do like to make it in an easy way. And with these stickers, I would really make it easy. And then and here's some pretty sparkly butterflies. You know, Dollar Tree has lots of, it seems like they have lots of different butterflies. And these I liked. These are my favorite of the ones they have right now. So I went ahead and got a pack of these. But really pretty. So yeah, stickers from Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. So okay, some things I put in from my stash. You know, I've been thrifting through my stash and sorting through it, and put some books in this week. My goal, I told you about this two stacks I had that I've been sorting through and listing and things like that, trying to use or list in my shop. And I finished one last year by the end of 2021, and now I'm on the second one, and I'm almost done with it. I got about, after these right here, I got about 15 more. So I'm getting there, guys. So and I'm trying to do this in an efficient way. And so like I put these three together. 3 Curious George books. Yes, I am parting with some of my Curious George books. I just have too many. So yeah, and they're super cute. These are all in almost like new condition, except for this one here. This is the oldest one. These are like in the 2000s, and this is well, the date says 1966. I don't know if it really is, but you can see it has some wear on it. The most wear is right here, a little split there, but you can see the pages are nice. You know, they're not torn or written on or anything. So those 3 are together in a listing, 3 for whatever, one price. And then I listed these this morning, or yesterday morning, 2 little golden books separate, and they're on separate listings. I just had these 2, and I listed them. Fire Engine. I like both of these books, and they're both in really good shape too. This one is almost like perfect. It has a little bit of a something right there. This one, the corners are a little worn here and here, so you know, I priced them accordingly. And then, let's see, did I list this yet? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I listed a few days ago. The rest of these I listed a few days ago. So Christmas, it's Carols, Customs, and Legends. It's a real nice old Christmas carol book, or song book. Very retro, some of the pictures here. And the whole look of it, really. Here's the back. It's really beautiful. I was going to keep it, and I was like, I have been stashing away some Christmas music for next year when I find it, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and part with this one. But you can see it's just regular music pages in here as far as the way they look, but that is I guess it is all Christmas music. Angels We Have Heard on High. There's a little writing in here. This I did get at a thrift store. See this? You can. I always, you know, I have no problem with writing and music. See, here's some here. But yeah, not too much though, not too much writing. So yep, pretty Christmas carol book, and I have the list, or the dates or copyrights in the listings. These are a couple of readers here. I think I listed these separately. So there are some older ones that with some wear and some grunge on them, but real nice to add to a vintage collection or make into a junk journal. 1974 on this one, the Golly Whopper Egg. Looks cute. Well, sorry, I haven't read any of these. These are just from thrift stores. originally from thrift stores, and then I've had them for a while. So Red Fox and his Canoe. This is a super cute cover. I love the colors on here. There's the author. Pictures by Honor Global. There's the back of that one. You know, the pages are usually good, even if there's wear on the cover. And if they're not good, I usually don't put them in my shop or whatever. So super fun. Let's see what year. Did this one have a date? Oh yeah, it does right here. 1964. 1964. I just love that cover though. And then this one, Pinocchio. This is the last book. So this one has a very kind of tattered and worn cover, but it protected. I love it when it's, I don't love it. I wish it wasn't tattered and torn, but I love it when it protects the book, and the book underneath is so like almost new looking. There's a little bit of wear right here where you know, it's the edge of the paper there, but really, really nice cover. Pinocchio, it's Pinocchio, and you've got little pictures of Pinocchio all over here, and the colors are really neat too, and it has a really kind of, you know, elegant looking spine, I think, with the gold on here and this little brown part. And then in here, the pages are all good. So, oh, there's like I said, it was a few days ago that I listed this, so let me show you. Inside, there's a lot of black and white pictures, and then there's a couple color ones. Yeah, I think I took pictures of a couple of the color ones for the listing, but yeah, really, really nice book. Really nice edition of Pinocchio. Did I tell you the year? Let me see real quick. It is 1946, so a nice old edition of Pinocchio. Two things that I put in my shop that I was just going to show you real quick. I made some, I have a listing for coffee dyed music, and it was getting kind of low, so I've been replenishing it. This particular batch, for some reason, came out really grungy. Like, see this? And I like that, but I didn't want to put it with the others because the others are coffee dyed, kind of like regular coffee dyed, and these are extra grungy. So I made a separate listing for super grungy, or whatever I call it, extra grungy or really grungy or whatever. Grungy, just this particular batch right here is in a separate listing for grungy music paper. So that is a new listing in my shop. And then I listed this little envelope here. I'm going to be making some more fabric envelopes, but this is what I have made so far. I kept two. I made three, and I kept two. I already sent one off with as a thank you gift in one of my orders. And this one I listed in my shop. It has some tatting sewn on right here, and I have a little, you know, Velcro dot there. And it's just a cute little fabric envelope, and it's lined with. This one is lined with a junk mail coffee dyed junk mail envelope. So there you can see the writing on the envelope, but it's really neat. I like how it turned out, and I just like the whole feel of it. And they can be used for whatever, but super fun. So that's in my shop. So the one thrift store I went to wasn't really a thrift store, but it was a thrifty type store. So that I've never been to before. And I think my older son discovered it. Possibly, or maybe my younger son. One of my sons discovered it anyway. And it's an Amazon store, and I've never been there before. And so they had gone, and both my sons went at different times, and their girlfriends and their wives and everything. And they've all been in there. And then my husband went, and I hadn't gone. So we were. It snowed last Saturday morning, so that's why one reason I didn't get to go to a thrift store, because usually I'll go on Saturday morning and do my grocery shopping and run by the thrift stores, but it was snowed, so I didn't go. So later in the day, when it got to be a little bit, you know, the snow stopped and we were able to get out on the road, and I had to go let my son's dogs out. Anyway, and he lives near this store, this Amazon store, so I was like, let's go by there, because I've never been in there. I want to see what they have, you know. And so we went in there, and of course, you know, I'm going to be, you know, I'm just going to treat it like a thrift store. Like, I look for the unique and the different and just something I can use. I'm not going to just buy, because they have a lot of boxes in there that you can't see what's in the box. They're returns from Amazon, right? it's a store full of returns from Amazon. So it's good that they do something with them, right? With the returns. They're not throwing them in the trash. But there's a lot of boxes and you're not allowed to open the boxes. So yeah. So, and the thing is that they get a new batch of stuff in, and it's at a certain price, like, I don't know, just say $10. Everything's $10. Everything in a store is $10 each, whatever it is, whether it's a little package of something or a big box of something, right? But if you don't know what it is, then, you know, you're taking your chances. So every day during the week, the price goes down, and the last day, the 7th day or whatever, goes down to $1 per box. But my husband was like, well, by then there's a bunch of junk there. So we went on Saturday, and it was $6 day. I was like, okay, $6. And so I got this quilt. I found a cantha quilt. It was folded up like this. I mean, I've looked at cantha quilts so many times on Etsy and Amazon and eBay, and considered buying one, but I never did. And I'm glad I did now, but I did put this in my shop because I'm not going to cut it up. But I saw this, and like I said, I looked at it so many times, so I knew, you know, about the stitches, and I saw the stitches like, that's a cantha quilt. It was wrapped in plastic too, real tight, like in plastic. Somebody, I guess, returned it. They didn't like it, but I think it's beautiful. So it's a nice regular, nothing's wrong with it. I guess they just maybe got it and they didn't know what a cantha quilt was or something and didn't like it, but it's really cool. I put it in my shop, and yeah, I put the measurements and everything, but you can see it's like, I've never seen one in person before. So it's like 2 layers of fabric. It has all these like hand stitches on both sides, and see, and it's different fabrics, you know, from India. So like sari silk type of thing. But this is one side where it's yellow and it's burgundy, and then the other side is a completely different color. This right here. Isn't that cool? So this side has the blue and like burgundy, greens and golds here, and the edges are sewn together. Let me just show you in case you've never seen one up close and personal before. It's got all these stitches through, and then on the edges are kind of, they got a little hem on both sides that's tucked under, and then they're sewn together with these big, like this big running stitch. Like these are like running stitches, but this is a bigger running stitch on the side, and that's that way all the way around with the bigger running stitch. So isn't that cool? Can you believe I found a cantha quilt at the Amazon return store? Only me can do that, right? I'm like, I pulled my husband over. I'm like, I want you to look very carefully at this right now. Look at this very carefully. If you ever see one again, if you were walking around here, because we got separated. We could see each other, but he got ahead of me. And I was like, if you see another one of these, make sure you pick it up. I was like, memorize what you're seeing here, because if you see this again, I want it. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, and to see what was there, because I did look pretty carefully, because it's piled, like if you've ever been to the bins at Goodwill, it's kind of piled in little or big bins like that. Everything was piled in big bins, so you got to dig through everything. But I dug through it, and look what I found. So if you have an Amazon store, you never know what you find. It's not called Amazon store, by the way. This one has initials. It's called like, I think it's B and F. That's the name of it. You would never know it was an Amazon store unless you knew it was an Amazon store, right? B and F, and you know, I don't know how you find. I guess you just Google Amazon return store in your store. If you have one in your area, it will come up. But this one's in Greensboro. If you live in and around Greensboro, you can go by there, and it's on Fleming Road in a little strip shopping center. So if you know where that is, there you go. Check it out. See what they have. I would just go, like, not on the $10 day though. I would advise going in, you know, a few days after that, so you can get a break on that $10. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my goodies this week, and check everybody out and see what they got. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.